Okay, so now it's about probability. So we can see that in this question, Abraham is going to play a game and he's either winning, drawing, or losing. And we can see that the probability is 0 0.3, 0 0.5, 0 0.2, and all of the probability should add up to equals to 1, which is basically the concept of probability. And we know that by winning, he will get 10 points, by drawing, he get nothing, but by losing, he will actually lose 5 points. So he is playing 3 games, and all the games will add up to give you the total score towards the end. And the question is really asking if he played 3 times and the total score is 0 point. So let's now take a look at the combination. What are the potential combination that Abraham would have to play in order to get 0 points towards the end? Let's develop a table together and dissect each of the scenario and see what are the potential combination that we can work on. So I will use W to denote is winning, D as a draw, L as losing. So first of all, let's think about the fact that by looking just at a point, if Abraham wins consecutively, will he be able to get 0 point? The answer is no, because he will get 30 points. But if Abraham draw the game 3 times, will he get 0 point towards the end? Yes, because all the 0 point adds up will give you 0. So the first combination that we can think of is actually draw, draw, draw out of those 3 games. And then now looking at if Abraham losing every single games, and which means losing 3 times. So by losing each game, he will sacrifice 5 points. So that would be actually minus 15 after 3 games if he loses consecutively out of all those 3 games. So it's impossible for that combination to get you 0 points. So now let's take a look. If Abraham wins for the first time, then he would get 10 points. What are the potential combination that he has to get in order to get 0 point towards the end? The answer is he has to lose twice afterwards. So that's why L, L in the second and the third game. But we probably observed the fact that he can actually win in the second game or the third game as long as he loses the 2 other games, right? So the W can be located somewhere here, and I can actually form other combinations. And these are actually the combination that can get him 0 points towards the end after playing 3 games. So now let's develop the probability together. So let's take a look at the first row where he keeps on drawing it. So the probability for 3 draw is 0 0.5 times 0 0.5 times 0 0.5. Yeah? So it's essentially 0 0.5 cubed. All right, just let it be right now without expanding it. So now let's take a look at the second row, which is probability of W, L, L. So he has to win the first time, which is 0 0.3, losing the second time and the third time, 0 0.2, and it's essentially 0 0.3 multiplied by 0 0.2 square. Similarly, look at the third row, L, W, L. This would be 0 0.2 multiplied by 0 0.3 in 0 0.2. And similarly, as you observe, it actually formed the same equation. So without further ado, for this probability of LLW should actually be the same one as well. So I will just write it directly. So now, to find the total combination, what you observe is probably the probability of getting 0 points would be 0 0.3 times 0 0.2 all square, but it happens 3 times, observed here. So I can simply just multiply by 3. And then plus the other combination, which is the first scenario, draw, draw, draw. 0 0.5 multiply 3 times. So to the cube. And eventually, you should be able to find the answer as 0.161. And that would be the probability of Abraham scoring 0 points after 3 games.